Welcome to Log Furniture How To, the most all-inclusive site on the net for log and rustic furniture, fixtures, and decor. That's logfurnitureHowTo.com. Hey everybody, welcome to San Juan Carpentry YouTube channel. My name is Scott Schaefer, and today I'm going to show you how to carve butt imprints into a bench. It's a really popular thing for woodworkers to do in a lot of benches. Mitchell Dillman is one of those people, and I like the way he does his seats. Aren't really butt imprints, but they're kind of like butt cradles, and they're really comfy. But I think on his bar stools and on a couple of benches I've seen, he's done actual butt imprints. And that's what I'm going to do, except this bench, because it's so big and beefy, I'm going to make this bench a basically a big butt love seat, or a big butt love bench. Try saying that 3 times fast. Big butt love bench, big butt love bench, big butt love bench. Just barely made it there 3 times fast. So let's carve us some butt imprints. So as you can see, I'm using beetle-killed pine for this bench. I've got a log that I cut in half on the mill and opened it up like a book and joined the 2 halves together. I really like this style of construction because not only does it give me extra surface area to work with from a relatively narrow log, but it also gives me the extra blue stained stripe down the middle. And it's also easier to build the legs because I can mount the legs straight up and down instead of trying to attach them at an angle as I would if there were only a single half log. But let's talk about what I'm doing. I'm going to start out by laying out my butt imprint using a square, tape measure, and compass. I left 2 inches from the side of the imprint to the edge of the bench, and I left 6 inches between the imprints to give plenty of shoulder space because, let's face it, big butts usually means big shoulders too. Next, I'm going to use my router to cut a depth gauge. I want my imprint to be about 3/8 of an inch to 1/2 inch deep. So cutting this groove will give me a reference point to carve to. You want to be careful that you don't carve your seat so deep that you expose your biscuits or your pegs or whatever you use to join the 2 logs together. To carve the imprint, I'm using a coarse dish wheel. You can find these dish wheels on Amazon or from woodworker supply stores. As I grind, I want to create a fluid shape, leaving no lumps or leans in the imprint that may cause discomfort. I can check the shape of the imprint by sliding my square over it, like you see here. Next, I'll use 40 grit sandpaper to sand it smoothish. The dish wheel leaves tooth marks, obviously, so the coarse sandpaper is a good start. I'll follow this with 80 grit, then 120. As I sand, I want to periodically stop and check the shape of the imprint by running my hands over it. Again, I'm looking for imperfections in this shape so that both the left and right cheeks sit evenly and comfortably. And obviously you're going to be thinking way more about the shape of butts than you ever have before. How they sit, how they lean, how they squish, what you want to feel, what you don't want to feel. So yeah, enjoy that while it lasts. And that's pretty much it. The next step in the process is giving it a test drive. So go ahead and take a seat, see how it feels. Now it feels pretty good, but I am wearing these shorts with big pockets. So I'm not really sure if that lump I feel is my shorts or the bench. So probably best to do this without shorts on. That's way better. Yeah. And actually, my butt may not be big enough for this big butt seat. But I can definitely feel the curves, and I think it's a lot comfier than probably a flat surface would be. So I'm going to call this side good to go. Now, just got to do the other side the exact same way and try to kind of make them match as close as possible. Alright guys, well thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel and leave any comments you have below, as well as any questions. Or if you have other suggestions on how to carve a seat like this, you can leave that in the comment section as well. Thanks so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.
Rawr.
The The music you heard in this video was performed by Colorado pianist Lacey Black. To find out more about Lacey, you can visit her website at lacyblack.net or find her on Facebook. But